Pause for a moment. Don't rush this. You didn't click on this video by coincidence. It found you, right now, in this exact moment, for a reason. Because maybe your heart has been carrying more than you let people see. Maybe you've been asking for a sign, a reminder, a little bit of light. And this is that moment. This is the verse that finds you when you need it the most. You. Yes, you. The one watching this while pretending to be okay. The one who laughs in front of people but feels heavy when the noise fades. The one who encourages everyone else, yet struggles silently inside. You've been moving through life with a quiet ache, not loud enough for the world to notice, but deep enough for your heart to feel. And you've been waiting, even if you didn't say it out loud, for something to remind you that your heart still matters. That you still matter. We live in a world where everyone looks strong on the outside but fragile on the inside. Where people are surrounded by noise but starving for meaning. Where hearts are full of questions but empty of answers. You keep going. You keep pretending. You keep carrying everything alone, even when your soul feels tired. And in moments like these, when exhaustion becomes normal, when the heart feels dim, when direction feels lost, that's when a verse finds you. Not by accident, but by divine timing. There is a verse in the Quran that doesn't just speak to you, it reaches into the places you hide, into the rooms inside your heart where no one else has ever walked, into the fears you've never said out loud, into the loneliness you pretend you don't feel. A verse that speaks directly to hearts like yours, hearts that feel overwhelmed, hearts that feel unseen, hearts that feel unsure of where they're going or who they're becoming. It's short, simple, but it carries the weight of the heavens, and we are closer to him than his jugular vein. Read it again, but slower this time. Closer than your jugular vein. Closer than the blood flowing under your skin. Closer than the breath rising in your chest. Closer than the thoughts circling in your mind. Closer than the pain you try to bury. Closer than everything you've been fighting alone. This verse isn't just information. It's not a fact you memorize. It's a truth that holds you. A promise that surrounds you. A love that never steps away, even when you collapse, even when you forget, even when you feel too shattered to pray. This verse tells you something your heart has been starving to hear. You have never been alone. Not even for a heartbeat. Not even for a second. Not even in the moments when you swore no one understood you. When you cried quietly so no one would hear. Allah was closer. When you smiled while your chest was breaking, Allah was closer. When you lay awake replaying your mistakes, Allah was closer. When you begged for help without words, Allah was closer. When you felt abandoned by the world, Allah was closer. Closer than your thoughts that spiral, closer than your fears that suffocate, closer than the doubts that whisper you're not enough. This verse is not reminding you of proximity, it's reminding you of protection, of companionship, of a nearness so gentle, so intimate, so constant, that even your own heart doesn't stay with you as faithfully as Allah does. He is closer when you remember Him. He is closer when you forget Him. He is closer when you rise. He is closer when you fall. He is closer when you try. He is closer when you give up. He is closer when you feel Him. He is closer when you can't feel anything at all. This is the kind of closeness that doesn't depend on your perfection. It depends on His mercy, and His mercy doesn't run out. So breathe, let this verse sit inside your chest for a moment. Let it unclench something you've been holding too tightly. Let it remind you that every lonely night, every trembling prayer, every broken moment was never empty, never wasted, never unseen, because the one who created your heart has never left your side, not for a single heartbeat, and He never will. Think about it. When you're sitting in silence thinking about the mistakes you regret, Allah is closer. When you lie awake at night wondering about your future, Allah is closer. When you feel like no one understands what's happening inside you, Allah is closer. Not far, not distant, not unreachable. Closer, even when you feel disconnected. Closer, even when you feel unworthy. Closer, even when you forget Him. This verse is not about distance. It's about comfort. It's about presence. It's about a love so constant that even when you walk away from Allah, He never walks away from you. Picture this. You're sitting alone. Your thoughts are running too fast. Your chest feels tight. Your past feels heavy. Your future feels uncertain. You whisper, even if barely, Ya Allah, I need you. And without needing words from the sky or miracles in the air, something subtle shifts in your heart. A calmness you can't explain, a softening you didn't expect, a clarity that slowly forms. That's this verse working inside you. That's Allah reminding you, I'm closer to you than everything that scares you, everything that hurts you, everything that confuses you. That is the unseen miracle, the one your heart has been waiting for. Now, how do you live this verse? 1. The 10-second morning whisper. When you wake up, whisper, Allah is closer to me than my worries. Start your day with nearness, not fear. 2. The 1-minute heart reset. Whenever anxiety hits, pause and breathe slowly. Repeat the verse in your heart. Let it settle, not just in your mind but in your chest. 3. Nighttime release. Before you sleep, tell Allah one thing you fear and one thing you're grateful for. Closeness grows through honest moments. 4. Micro-remembrance. Throughout the day, whisper, Ya Allah, stay with my heart. Even small remembrance opens big doors. These aren't complicated, they're consistent, and consistency heals the soul. And listen, you don't have to be perfect for Allah to be close to you. You don't have to pray flawlessly or feel strong every day or be free of mistakes. Allah's closeness is not a reward, it's a reality. Your worth does not decrease because you're struggling. Your value does not disappear because you're hurting. You are still seen, still heard, still held. Remember how I said at the beginning that this video found you for a reason? Now you see why. This verse came to you because your heart needed this reminder at this exact moment. You weren't scrolling randomly. You were being guided. This wasn't coincidence. This was mercy. Repeat the verse one more time, and we are closer to him than his jugular vein. Let it settle, let it heal, let it guide you. Because this was the verse that finds you when your heart needs it the most. If this touched your heart, don't let it end with you. Share it with someone who might be silently drowning and praying for a reminder like this. And if you want more messages like this, stay connected here. Not for numbers, but because the reminder that saves your heart might be the one you almost scroll past.